Hello, Math 171. I need y'all to wave. Wave at the camera. Are y'all waving? Now, if you actually waved at this recording, I need y'all to send me email saying I actually waved at a recording. But I'm glad that you are now officially joining 171. We're going to get started on tomorrow. Today is August 25th. Their class will officially start on tomorrow, which is going to be August 26th when you wake up in the morning. So when you wake up in the morning, you're going to go to Moodle. You're going to start clicking, reading, and understanding the course, and then getting ready for starting on your first lesson. With this video, I'm actually going to go through Moodle and show you some of the things you're going to be looking for to kind of help ease the stress and the anxiety of starting your first day of class. So this is what your Moodle page is going to look like. This is what you're watching now is the welcome video. The first thing you want to do is click on the syllabus. Read the syllabus. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns about it. The next thing you want to do is click on the enrollment and verification activity. This is so important because all the stuff that I have tabbed here will not unlock, will not be available unless this enrollment activity is marked complete. So a lot of this stuff you cannot do until you actually officially do this. So this is the very first thing you need to do in order to be enrolled in the class and officially have everything unlocked so you can get started. Your certificate will be uploaded here. So once you're done with the video, upload your certificate here. This is where if you don't have Wi-Fi computer or something happens at your house, you can come to the library, check out the hours. Before we click on the assignment due date, this is what I want everybody to make sure they understand about documents. There are certain things to click on. The only way you'll be able to click on these certain documents is if you're enrolled into st.nashcc.edu. If you're not enrolled here, then you will not have access, as you can see, for Gmail, for ncpschools.org. You have to ask for request access, which I would not grant. What you need to do is you need to go to your homepage of Google. In the top right hand corner is your picture profile, and you need to sign out of all of your accounts. And then I want you to sign back in to the one that has at nashcc.edu. Once this is here saying at nashcc, you will have access to all these documents so going forward. So please make sure you do that every single time you start your math so you won't have to worry about requesting access, because again, I'm not going to be granting these access. Assignment due date page is what you're going to click on next. Once this loads, you want to make sure you either take a snapshot or make sure you download it and save it into your computer, because you're going to need this for an email assignment that I'm about to show you in just a few minutes. But to kind of give you a rundown of the assignment due date, for online classes, all assignments will be open on Monday. So I know this is Wednesday starting for you, but next Monday, again, will be officially our 7 days where you have time to do your work. So Monday when it's open, Sunday at midnight is when the assignments are due for that week. So that gives you 7 days to complete your assignment. What does that include? You need to, for 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and so forth, you're going to read the book. You're going to watch videos. You're going to take notes on my slides. You're going to watch other people's videos. Whatever it takes for you to get that lesson, go to My Math Fast Plus, complete your assignment. And what you need to strive for is an 80 or better. I want everybody to get 100, but if you get an 80, that's good. What an 80 means for 2.1, that unlocks 2.2. What an 80 means for 2.2, that unlocks 2.3, 2.4, and so forth. What you need to do is continue to unlock every section. Once you score an 80 or better, again, try for that 100. And then you will unlock the chapter evaluation. Chapter evaluation can be done multiple times. So if you fail it and get like a 40 or 30, you can do it again. My Math Fast Plus will take the highest score. So hopefully you will score well on it, but all you need to require to open up the chapter test is to score a 60 or better on this evaluation. So as soon as you score a 60, I always suggest you do it again because you want to try to score an 80 or better. But a 60 is the only one that's required to unlock and do your test. The first test for Chapter 2 will be on September the 13th. So make sure that you understand that all these assignments need to be unlocked before the test unlocks and is due on September the 13th. Now, keep in mind, if you are behind learning work, if you're working or your internet goes out, whatever the case may be, and you get behind in your work, and you decide to test on September the 14th, That means that whatever you score, if you score an A on the Chapter 2 test, it drops 1 letter grade. What means that there will be a 10% penalty deduction if anything is if you submit a test past the actually due date, which is given here. So anything after, it doesn't go down every single day, but just if you go past the due date, it drops 1 letter grade. So if you make a B, your official grade, it will be a C once you hit submit. Anything else on this, you just let me know if you have any questions or concerns. I will not answer any text messages or email address saying when assignment due, because you have the document. So if you send me a text, Mr. Hanson, when is 3.3 due on here? I'm not going to be answering any of those. Now, if you have something that's different, if something on my Math Plus doesn't match on this, I'll be more than happy to answer those. But please do not email me about when something is due. You have the document, just pull it up off your phone or the document and know when something is due. So make sure you get everything in on time. All right, that's enough of that one. So let's close this one. Let's talk about the introduction and resources. Again, when you get in here, this is what you need to be doing. Just clicking and reading, clicking and reading. To sign on my MyFast Plus, you're going to do your first initial, middle initial, last name, and last 3 digits of your ID, and your birth date. Now, for your birth date, you might have to do your birthday, your month, without the zero. So if you were born on July 4th, 15, you'll put 7/04/15. Don't put the zero in front of the 7 for your birthday. If it doesn't work, then you try it with the zero. But I'm more than likely, from what's I'm hearing from students, is you don't use the zero for your month. Everything else, though, should work. The best browser to use is going to use Firefox. If you use Firefox or even Internet Explorer, your access code will be accepted. I understand that some of you have Google Chrome or Google Chrome Books and you can't download Firefox. Well, here is the option for you if you cannot get onto Firefox and get your access code in. So always try it first. If it doesn't work, your access code doesn't work, because what I need you to do is I need you to click on the very first problem in My MyMathFast Plus. That's problem number 1 on section 2.1 and answer that question. So, but if it doesn't pull up, this is what you click on. I'll need you to fill out this form. This form here is for any student that the access code is not working. So if it's working, please do not fill this out. This is not for you. So last name, first name, you click on the class that you're in, username that you're using to log into MyMathFast Plus, the password. Now, if you have the access code in your hand, you click here because you're ready to put the access code in. If you have don't have the access code, but you want to go ahead and use your credit card to get the access code, and you can click buy now. Those of you that might be waiting a few days to get your access code, you click pay later, because I definitely need y'all to get access as soon as you log in, because I need to know if it's working. So one of these 3, get access, get to that first problem in 2.1, answer that question, then I know everything's working. If you have the access code, I'm gonna need you to send me, and it's not working, like you put the access code in that long word, that long, all them letters, and it doesn't work, then what I need you to do is take a picture, scratch off the code, take a picture, send it to me in the email, make sure the code is visible, and click here. Do that immediately so I'll know, so I can go ahead and get you into the system. I'm going to put the code in for you because I know my system, I can get you in for using your access code. If you don't have it, that's fine. Again, just click that pay later, and make sure you get it very soon. Click submit, and I'll look at those as soon as I can and get you access into my MyMathFast Plus, and I'll send you feedback saying that's completed. You already probably looked at the question and answer slides, but if you might have some questions about what the book looks like, all this is in here. Just click there, and you'll see what's going on in there. There's my student schedule, my instructor schedule. And if you need to schedule a meeting with me, just so long as I'm not in a virtual class, you're more than welcome to do so. Here is a Remind. Now, a lot of you, I pretty said pretty much 80% of you already have signed on to my to Remind, and I thank you for that. You are on top of things. For those of you that still haven't done it, click here and and make sure, even though that you signed on, the ones that did sign on, some of y'all still have not typed your first and last name and texted back and show me a picture of yourself. So I don't know what's up with that, but please, I need a first and last name. Text me your first and last name and snap a picture of yourself, because I need that for ProctorTrack, which I'm going to explain in just a few seconds. So let me close this one out. Here is our online tutoring. Online tutoring, we don't have math tank. The math tank is going to be closed because of the pandemic. So you click here, and Abigail will show you how to click on to join and ask for help online through a Google Meet. Obviously, you can ask me also, but here are the hours if you want to use them. Ask for as help also. Please do not go to them though. They are trained not to answer this question. If you send an email saying I do not understand anything in section 3.6. They're not going to answer that. They're not there to teach you the course. They're there to help you. So once you get to a problem, you write it down, take a picture, include it in the email saying I'm having problems in this part of my problem. Can you help me along the way? Help me if I'm going in the right path, whatever the case may be, and they will assist on that part. So Project Track. So Project Track is required in this course. So you can either get the token at my math at our on-campus bookstore, or you can order it when you go to the website and purchase the token. So Project Track is what it's going to do is it's actually going to record you taking the test. So it's going to record anything that you might do if you have another screen on, trying to go to another website, you're using your friend that's next door, or you're using your tutor to help you with the test. It's going to flag all that stuff because it'll hear background noises. It's watching you as you go, and I have certain settings that I have placed on it to make sure it flags me. And if you're doing something that's not you're not supposed to be doing, the test won't be counted anyway. So if you need help for doing the onboarding process, you click this video and watch the video. Now I know he goes into saying there's going to be an exam or password or test. There's no kind of test or password for mine. Once you finish scanning your face left and right and showing your ID card, make sure it's clear. Your face is clear, the room is light. You're done with it. There's no password or anything afterwards. You're done. So what happens is once you hit submit and get it processed, it takes about maybe 24 hours for them to get you into the system. Once you're in the system, you're done. Like you're in the system for the whole semester. You don't have to do the onboarding process anymore. It's a one-time thing. So this is where you click to begin the process. And also, I want to make sure you do this before, like as soon as you get your token, and hopefully tomorrow or sometime this week, because when you start your test for chapter 2, you cannot do this process because again, if you're trying to test, you have to wait for them to give me the thumbs up that this person is who they say there is with their ID card in their face, and then they'll give you the password for your test. So make sure you get this done so you will avoid any kind of, because sometimes they'll throw me back saying your ID card is blurry, and they'll send me email back. You got to do the whole thing over again. If you're ready to test, that can be a headache and can be stressful. Get it done now before we start the test in September. So the next one of your first assignments is going to be making a virtual tent. But before you do the virtual tent, I want you to watch this video. This video is it kind of goes through a lot of what I'm saying right now. So my apologize if I overlap, but it's a good video. It has some other things in there I want you to hear that I did from my other classes that's going to help you be successful in Math 171. Now to the name tent. Once you click the name tent, you got 5 things you need to do in that name tent. A lot of people do PowerPoint, which is fine. You can make a video, PowerPoint, whatever the case may be, but sometimes the PowerPoint is too big and you can't upload it. So if you're having trouble uploading a PowerPoint, click this on view here and I'll show you how to take a PowerPoint from Microsoft Word or Microsoft PowerPoint and upload it to Google Slides, because with Google Slides, all you need is a link. Once you have the link, you can just copy and paste the link instead of uploading the slides. So you don't have to worry about how big the size of it is. The link is just a copy and paste. So that's a helpful video that hopefully will help you on that part. The first quiz, there are 2 things you have to do is complete this quiz and then send me an email at the end. So here are some questions. If you did what you're supposed to do and click all the stuff in Moodle and read through, you have the answers to every single one of these questions to get Easy 100. What I'm looking for this one is if you just did the remind and then I'm looking for a picture of your face and your first and last name. Once you get that, you'll just see a thumbs up, or you're waiting for me to get a thumbs up. So one of the 2. I need to see one of these 2 clicked. I'm not giving you a thumbs up if I don't see your first and last name in a picture of yourself. You need this calculator for the class. This is my MathWise Plus code, what it looks like. Again, this is the reason why you need to go ahead and get on my MathWise Plus like I showed you early in this video, because this is what I need the answer for that first question. In 2.1, I need you to copy and paste or write your answer of this one so I make sure it matches up. I need both of the answers to match up. So make sure that's important that you get on. And I know you have to probably wait for me to get you logged on. So for right now, you can just bypass this. And then once I get you in my MyFast Plus, come back to the same link. So you'll click on this link again, and you can actually read. You can change your answers for this quiz. So you go ahead and fill the quiz out, but you can leave this blank, or you can actually answer just put I'll come back later to it. And then once I get you access to MyFast Plus, bring this quiz back and change your answer back to the correct answer of that first question. So I have it open so you can change your answer if you need be. So I definitely need this answer correct when you have access to my MyFast Plus. Other than that, all these other answers can be available in Moodle as long as you click in and read everything. Here is the email. That's your first 100 if you get all these right. Your second 100 comes from this email. So as soon as you see an email of number 1, number 2, and number 3, then you click here, send me that email. That's your second 100 if you did all these 1, 2, and 3 correctly. So let's go ahead and close this one out. So over here, we'll begin your lectures. As far as my lecture, this is my coworker Daniel Moore. Like I said, whatever works for you. I have a bunch of lectures. I have Khan Academy, some of my coworkers, some of me. Whatever gets you to understand 2.1, I'm all for it. Use what you need to do to get to this to get to my MyFast Plus and get a 100 on your assignments. So let's close this one out. So that's pretty much it for the part here I want to kind of show you in my MyFast Plus. You're going to click on homework. This is where it's going to ask for the access code. You try the access code. If it doesn't work, then fill out that form that I was telling you about. I don't have any assignments. Hold on, let me get all this part. So you're going to click on homework, and the only thing you're going to see is that 2.1 assignment. So here's the first assignment that will be open in the morning that you need to click on, and this is what you need to hear. So all these assignments here is what you need to do when it's officially time. Like I said, this 2.2 won't open until the 31st. This won't open. So that way you have 7 days to complete 2.1, 2.3, 2.4, and so forth. But as of right now, when you wake up in the morning, the only thing you're going to see is 2.1, and that needs to be completed by Sunday. Hope this video helps. I want to say thank you again for choosing Nash. By all means, send me a text or email if you have any other questions or concerns. All I ask is for make sure you do all the clicking and watching the videos first, because like a lot of your answers could be answered in these videos. Take care. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns.